Hello there, people of Lockdownia. Yesterday, I got a sore throat. I was actually standing there with my arm around a tree branch and reading the poem as I was going down, and not realizing that it was actually that long, because I just saved the page and I said, "Grand, this will be fine." Maybe I should actually look at the poem before I read something. But yeah, here we are. I'm back home, and I thought I would finish the poem. And let me just bring up the page here. And basically, when we left it, he was just about to listen to a bird sing. So from now on, here's what the bird is singing. Come, lovely and soothing death, undulate around the world, serenely arriving in the day, in the night, to all, to each, sooner or later. Delicate death. Paused be the fathomless universe for life and joy, and for objects and knowledgeable curious, and for love, sweet love, but praise, 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 for the sure entwining arms of cool enfolding death. Dark mother, always gliding near with soft feet, have none chanted for thee a chant of fullest welcome? Then I chant it for thee, I glorify thee above all, I bring thee a song, that when thou must indeed come, come unfalteringly, approach strong deliveress, I should say. When it is so, when thou hast taken them, I joyously sing the deed, lost in the loving flattering ocean of thee, saved in the flood of thy bliss, O death. From me to thee glad serenades, dances for thee I propose saluting thee, adornments and feastings for thee, and the sights of the open landscape and the high spread sky are fitting, and life in the fields, and the huge and thoughtful night. The night in silence under many a star, the ocean shore and the husky whispering wave, whose voice I know, and the soul turning to thee, O vast and well veiled death, and the body gratefully nestling close to thee. Over the over the tree tops I float thee a song, over the rising and sinking waves, over the myriad fields and prairies wide, over the dance-packed cities all and the teeming wharves and ways. I float this carol with joy to thee, O death. To the tally of my soul, loud and strong, leapt up the grey-brown bird, with pure delicate notes spreading, filling the night. Loud in the pines and cedars dim, clear in the freshness moist and the damp perfume, and I with my comrades there in the night. While my sight that was bound and my eyes unclosed as to long panoramas of visions, and I saw askance the armies, brain not working. And I saw askance the armies, I saw as in noiseless dreams hundreds of battle flags, borne through the smoke of the battles and pierced with missiles I saw them, and carried hither and yon through the smoke, and torn and bloody, and at last but a few shreds left on the staffs, and all in silence, and the staffs all splintered and broken. I saw battle corpses, myriads of them, and the white skeletons of young men I saw them. I saw the debris of all the slain soldiers of the war. But I saw they were not as was thought. They themselves were fully at rest. They suffered not. The living remained and suffered. The mother suffered, and the wife and the child, and the musing comrade suffered, and the armies that remained suffered. Passing the visions, passing the night, passing unloosing the hold of my comrade's hands, passing the song of the hermit bird and the tallying song of my soul. Victorious song, death's outlet song, yet varying, ever-altering song. As low and wailing, yet clear the notes, rising and falling, flooding the night. Slowly sinking and fainting, as warning and warning. And yet again bursting with joy, covering the earth and filling the spread of the heaven, as that powerful psalm in the night I heard from recesses. Passing, I leave thee lilac with heart-shaped leaves. I leave thee there in the dooryard blooming, returning with spring. I cease from my song for thee, from my gaze on thee in the west, fronting the west, communing with thee. O comrade lustrous with silver face in the night. Yet to keep and all retrievements out of the night. The song, the wondrous chant of the grey-brown bird, and the tallying chant, the echoes aroused in my soul, with the lustrous and drooping star with a countenance full of woe. With the holders holding my hand, nearing the call of the bird, comrades mine and I in the midst, and their memory ever to keep, for the dead I loved so well. For the sweetest, wisest soul of all my days and lands, and this for his dear sake. Lilac and star and bird twined with the chant of my soul, there in the fragrant pines and the cedars, dusk and dim. Hope you enjoyed that. Take care of yourselves, everyone. I will talk to you soon.